everyone, this is Planet Blueberry and welcome to my channel. This is the last episode from Malu Zoo, as we are going to wrap it up, just show you around, and and I'm going to go to the next one. So yeah, feel free to comment whatever you want. I don't mind any critique. It was my first, so I'm not super proud of it, but it was my first big project, so I kind of am. So yeah, let me just show you around. So here is the plaza that we've built at the very beginning, with a bit of shops to get a drink and all of this, with the beautiful view for our zoo. At the beginning I tried kind of to do a modern zoo, but then I figured I don't know if I'll be able to. So yeah, bears were the first area that I've started, but they were not the first one I finished, so I'm going to show you a little zoo first. So I've made like a petting zoo, and I need to confess that most of my animals in the zoo died, as when I've checked how long, like how old is the zoo, it said it was 101 year old. So I guess all the animals just died. So yeah, that was one of the first habitats I made for Chinese pangolins. Just simple, wanted to do a petting zoo and I did. So here's the giant anteater. Where is it? Here is one with just playing with the plants. Yeah, I really love doing this one. I really had a lot of fun. I gave them some space here to have some privacy. You can see the dome that I made for elephant house. And yeah, a little bit of Africa. So yeah, that was the giant anteater. Am I right? Yeah, I am. And here we are with aardvarks. I didn't have enough space, and I did change quite a lot as they were getting stressed all the time, so I had to add this little wall here, just a bit of glass for them. Yeah, that was challenging with very little space, as I already planned out something different on the other side. So yeah, sorry, just gonna skip to this spot where we go, and here's another viewing point for the Chinese pangolins. Yeah. Here's a bit of a shortcut to the African side of the view of the zoo, but we are going to come back this way, so I'm not going to show you around. I'll show you the staff area though. Yes, I never showed it to you. Nothing special, just a big place for all the workers around. Now you're gonna see my first build, and it's beautiful. I really loved it. I was really happy I managed to do a little bit of a bridge for the bears, and that they actually hang out here, so the guests are really close to them. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what these ice rocks are doing there. I don't think I put them there, but I'm gonna check it after, right before I upload this to the Steam Workshop. So yeah, that was the Himalayan bears. Yeah. So they have 3 viewing points, although most of the guests just hang out here, even though you can barely see anything. So I just don't know, like I've built them this really nice gazebo here, they just don't use it, but it's their fault, not mine. So if you turn this way, you can see grizzly bears, and once again they died as well. So when I was first recording, there was nothing here, and I figured I'm gonna just restock all the habitats with animals and then start recording again. So yeah, let's go to the bear cave that, yeah, I really love doing it. So here's a bit of a river for the Formosan black bear. I know that they're still alive because I just got them there as well. So yeah, here's a bit of the cave for them. Yeah, they're just sleeping. Oh, these guys as well. Yeah, just imagine being that close to the birds. Oh, I loved it. So yeah, and then around here I kind of added this fence. Before there was nothing here, I believe. So yeah, here's a bit of a viewing point for them again. There was a point when I had a lot of cubs and they were just the cutest, literally, oh, so nice. But I guess they just all got older and died as well. I added a little bit of a waterfall here. This is the pet space I can't really edit, and I didn't think of that when I first started the zoo, so next time I'm gonna think about that. Yeah, yeah, just a bit of water. I think I forgot to change it to a river, and I didn't add any effects as well. Oh, yeah, so from this side you can still see the grizzly bears as well. It's still visible for the guests, so they can still see them. And yeah, that's the stuff path. Here's just some generators. I tried to hide them, but didn't work very well. So I think, well, I need to add some bins. Here is one of the things from the African side. Here's the reticulated giraffe. Oh, look at them. So many of them. Yeah, I need to work on my birth control in the zoos just because it's getting ridiculous. Like, I think I had 17 zebras in that really small habitat, and I got protesters because it was 17 of them. They didn't have enough space. So, yeah. You might notice that I've built some mountains around. I just wanted to somehow close the zoo so it doesn't look unfinished, even though it could be like filled up more with more animals, but yeah. So yeah, we are going to see the other side in a bit. Just gonna walk through a bit more on this side. I just added some plants, some things to look at. I didn't really fill up this space, I honestly just forgot, so I might still do it before uploading. Okay, here's another view of the birds. You can see them in the background. And yeah, then just you can already see zebras, which is actually quite nice. Just taking selfies, I see, alright. And here is the space that I really wanted to build a habitat for something, but then I couldn't decide what would be small enough and fitting in the area, as we had bears, little zoo and African area, and nothing really fit here. So yeah, here we have a bit of a smaller plaza. I didn't make that many restaurants, like literally just 2 areas. And then we have the playground that I've made. I really liked it. Now I see I could have done a bit more things as well, but I think it looks nice, it looks cute. So yeah, here were the aardvarks, so you would come from this side. And here were the bears. So it all makes sense. And yeah, then if we go just this way, we're gonna go into the African side of the zoo. And once again, I wanted to add an animal here, but everything was too small for them, so I didn't end up doing anything here. Oh yeah, the staff area number 1, just with the staff room. And then I've added more buildings as well just here, so that's where most of the stuff is getting taken from. Yeah, pardon me if I lose my words sometimes. But yeah, I didn't really plan anything to talk here, so I'm just, figuring things out. So we have pygmy hippos here, as far as I believe. I think they keep escaping and just swimming around. Yeah, we can see one just here. 2? Oh wow. Yeah, that doesn't look... That's 3 of them. I think they're stuck. You know what? I'm gonna deal with that later, I reckon. Okay, they're stuck. That looked really weird. So yeah, just gonna go back on a path. Pretend I didn't see it. So we are on this side right now, and we're just gonna go around to the lions. So lions were my first big project, I think. And let me tell you something, I loved it. And even now, after 2 months, I still feel like that's one of my best builds. Especially the Lion King-esque cave. I really liked it. I see that the lions have a problem going down. They're just jumping over. I don't know why they're jumping. But at least they're having fun here, you know. Yeah. Yeah, see, they're just jumping. Jeez. Alright. Yeah, I see I have a lot of things to fix here. I'll need to spend more time. Here we have the zebras. So, yeah, they're just chilling. A bit of a shed for them. And then something that I thought was going to be amazing and didn't turn out to be that way is the little bridge with the look for their habitat. And for some reason I thought this bridge is going to look amazing, but it didn't. Here is the zebras. Then if we go this way, where the staff areas, a bit of African huts I put here just to kind of hide everything else. And then we've got giraffes. So yeah, this is the site where you can see them actually just chilling, having some fun, a bit of a waterfall as well. So yeah, let me go back to the main way. So I wanted to do that there is no dead ends, but I did end up with a couple of them. Can't remember if I've built anything here besides, yeah, just this. That's what I thought. Yeah, here you've got Okapis that, again, died before I started recording. So I had to get some more from the trade center. They're just, you know, being happy. They have a small group right now, just because I started rebuilding them. And I believe that Okapis were the first habitat I started doing aardvarks over to. So, yeah, a bit of a blast from the past. Yeah, here, well, maybe that's not the best security for the animals not to jump on you, or you to just roll down the hill and be eaten alive, but yeah, I'll fix that later. So yeah, you can see that here there was a space that I wanted to fill with animals, but I ended up just, you know, creating mountains. And let me tell you, it actually looks quite nice. So that's this side of the zoo. And now let me go to the other. Such a long way. Okay, so now up. And on this side we have the mixed habitat with Thompson's gazelle, sable antelope and springboks. And I think it was the springbok. I've had 35 of them at some point, and I just sold all of them. So yeah, it was quite crowded, and then I didn't have any sable antelopes for a while. And yeah, it's just, my zoos are quite a mess, to be honest, management-wise, just because I don't take on suitable management. Like, not right now at least, like in my free time I do. Yeah, here we have African elephant. I remember I was trying to rush things up here because I was due to go to Poland, and yeah, I had to do it quite fast. And I'll show you around in a second. So we have the elephant underwater viewing that we can see, I believe. Yeah, one of them is leaving. I really liked it. I liked building it. Might not look the best. Like I could put some more plants here, but that's for the next time, I guess. And then we have African buffaloes that died as well, even though I just created this habitat not even 2 weeks ago, or 3. So yeah, now they have a bit more close space with the mountains. I swear to you, these look much better from afar than that close as well. The mountains, I mean. But I guess that's the graphics as well. So yeah, they had a bit of water here, just so they could chill. And then I created this stuff area as well for the actual generators and things and stuff. Yeah, and we had freaking elephants. Look at them, they're amazing. I believe they kept trying to escape through this little water, but I kept stopping them. Okay, let's go back to the main road. Oh, too far. Where am I? Got it. Okay. Then we have a bit of a planty path. Here is the way to the stuff area for the orangutans. And wait, is it orangutans? I honestly can't remember what kind of. I think it's Bornean orangutan. No, Western lowland gorillas. Yeah, too many monkeys for me. For me, a monkey is a monkey, and I can't remember which one is which one. So yeah, sorry. Here we have a bit of a river just surrounding the dome. Yeah, it starts from about here. I kind of wanted to add a waterfall, but there's been so many in this that I decided to leave it. So yeah, a lot of plants, just them running around, climbing up the trees, having fun. I added some sounds as well, just because it felt really echoey, and yeah, it just wasn't perfect. So he's been sleeping for about 4 days now, and I'm not sure if it's sleeping or dead. So yeah, yeah, here are the gorillas. It really reminds me of Tarzan. Yeah, and then we have just the back of the actual dome with a lot of trees, a bit of a rocky area, and that is how you get back to the zoo. So yeah, let me quickly just show you from afar as well how the mountains look like and how everything looks. So yeah, I think it looks really nice from above as well. Like up close there may be some glitches and things that don't really fit, but the overall image, I really like it, especially the dome and the river and all of this. The mountains were kind of a struggle. I'm not gonna show you what's behind them just because it's not finished, and I don't think I'm gonna finish it. I'll probably just leave it out to you. If you wanna add some more things in the zoo, you know, you're free to do so. It will all be on my Steam account that I will link later on. I've created another waterfall here just because I needed somehow to justify those two waterfalls, and there was no other way of, like, besides doing this. So yeah, we just, yeah, you see the plants, they don't look very nice, but then when you come up close they actually look quite good. So yeah, this is another waterfall, and yeah, here is the other side of the zoo. Let me tell you something, like, might be my first zoo, but I'm actually really proud of myself. I'm not a person that is very patient with things. So if I finish something, that means that I really put an effort into it and time. Yeah, that's about it, guys. So next time we are gonna start building in the new zoo, which I'm still finalizing what theme am I going to go for. And yeah, if you have any suggestions, do it in the comments, and I'll be waiting for you to say what you think about my first zoo. Well, thank you very much, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye!